What is going on? What is going on? What is going on? Oh, I gotta see if this chat is in here. Okay. Anyway, what's up, you all? Who the hell is up? Who's woke? Who is woke? Who is woke? Who is woke? Who is alive? My mouth feel like running for a few minutes anyway. For a few moments anyway. I can't see my chat, but I guess it'll show up. Spaceship. Hey, what's up, baby? What's going on? What's going on? I needed this. All right. Listen, I was out hanging out and having drinks and came back and my mouth felt like running. So, and listen, still camera ready. Still camera ready. Just not sitting up, but still camera ready. So glad you came live. Oh, how sweet. I just felt like talking about some stuff. It was crazy. Because I know I was kind of like texting with my brother. And I know he's gonna be falling off to sleep. So I was like, you know what? I love my brother. I love my brother. Hey, FJ. Hi, baby. Hi, Miss Jane. I love my brother, but child. I always thought I got some more people I could talk to when he's not available, when his ear is not available for me to bend. What I do on YouTube is much more than cussing folks out and just doing reviews. There are people who I can actually talk to who literally are concerned and want to hear what I have to talk about. Come on in, Nola, 1148 Nola, right? It's 10 minutes to 1 here in Pittsburgh. But I had gone out tonight. A friend of mine was in a comedy show, and yeah, that's the only way to Felicia, baby. There's only a few places, honey. People always talk about me sitting on the couch all the time. My couch, let me tell you, my couch is a trap. It is a trap. You sit down on that couch, and sometimes you will end up in that very spot. And that very spot is very comfortable. It really, really is. Thanks for coming on. I'm in the hospital board. Oh my goodness, Pastor Stephen. Listen, I know what that's like. I definitely know what that's like, having to spend time in the hospital. And it is after a certain hour, things aren't moving around anymore like it was. And it could be a very daunting place. A very daunting place. Now I don't even want to go into that because, like, literally, I have stories in my head that I wanted to do, but they are stories of when your mind wanders and your mind goes into dark places. And the setting for those stories was a lot of time that I spent in the hospital. So, just very, very interesting. Very, very interesting. But I'm glad to see y'all. I'm glad y'all actually came on. Who doesn't want to get their money's worth as high as rent and mortgages? Child, listen. Are we spilling tea or chit chatting? Chit chatting. I mean, but see, when I chit chat about me, sometime that ends up being TV and spill. Can you be messy? Child, that's you being you, ain't it? Ain't that you being you? You wouldn't be being you if I tell you no, you can't be messy. It just depends on how messy you trying to be. But it's pride. It's pride. And I was actually out and I was looking at some stuff and just kind of going through some things like, okay, so we're going into this whole pride season. And just some different things that I notice about me getting older. I'm like, I am getting older. I'm getting older, and I am noticing the way that I approach things is changing. Hey, Kenneth. I have not started watching Interview with Vampire. I keep hearing good things about it. I was wondering how you feel about the charity Vegas vacation. Um, I like Vegas. Vegas is fun. And I think that if you want to experience it, then by all means, go and experience Vegas. It just seems Vegas and YouTube. I don't know. I don't know if it's an omen, a bad omen, about because it seems like when it involves Vegas, there's always drama. So I don't know, but you just got to take your trip for what it is and just hold on to the good stuff. Hold on to the good stuff about Vegas. So, hey, why not? If you got some money and you can afford to go, go. Why not? We all doing all wait. We all doing all stars or no? It's giving blah. I'm watching, Kenneth. I ain't reviewing. I'm 39. You have far more energy than me. Child, listen. So this is the thing. So I was out earlier and I noticed a couple of things. So one, I'm noticing sometimes I'm seeing folks, and what is wrong with people's teeth? What's wrong with folks' teeth? Why is why do people be losing their teeth? It's like teeth is an issue. I don't know what that's about, but I'm noticing like a lot of younger guys that are like underneath me age wise that, they always like, I guess they weren't really paying me too much attention as, we was all out hanging and stuff. Um, and then it seems like I guess they grow up and then they start looking like I'm out, and then they're kind of like looking like, oh, where you been? And I'm like, I've been where I was at. And then they like kind of looking at you, and it's like, child wasn't doing that with you like back. Now you old. You're not as old as me. And some of these people are like 5, 6 years younger, some maybe 9 years younger. And you just kind of looking at them and you look 9 or 10 years older than me. And shit's fucked up. You got teeth missing and shit like this. And then you kind of laugh like, I know damn well you ain't trying to holler. And it's like, because it would literally be beneath me to be fooling with you. And why you got teeth and shit missing? I don't know. It's weird. It's very, very weird. It's like tooth loss seems to be a thing. I don't know. I don't know what that is. Um, I definitely like my men with teeth. I really do. You said sugar, tobacco, and especially snuff. My job makes me hate those gatherings I enjoy because I lose my days off. Yeah, I don't know. And I did a story time about pride, going to gay pride and stuff like that. And I'm like seeing some of the people like fighting, and I'm like, that wasn't going on when I was going to gay pride. Like, I don't know what that is. Y'all need to clean that up because y'all messing up y'all's memories. Because these are supposed to be times when y'all be doing like your memories. You're getting your memories set, and you don't want your memories to be of people fighting. And if that's all that you got, I mean, I had a good time, child. I'm looking forward to the set to the part two. Right. I'm still thinking about how much I can actually say. How much I can actually say. So yeah, I gotta figure that out. How much I can actually tell in that part two. So it's coming. It's coming. But that was just kind of a weird thing. Like I just was seeing that and I was just like, I don't know. I don't know. Something weird about people going backwards. I don't know. I don't know. It's weird. But anyway, okay, so here's the other thing that like stuck out. This is the other thing that stuck out for me. Okay, so I've talked to y'all before about me being gay and hanging out with straight folks. Okay. So I got lots and lots of straight friends, and you all have seen that. Like you can listen to the stories that you hear about me, and you can believe if you want that I don't have friends or nobody knows me or I'm not popular. You can do any of that. If you want to believe that, it's fine to believe that. But know that that's a lie. Okay. So I've always told you all I live on the east side of town. Okay. But I'm from the north side of town. Okay. So here's my thing. I don't really know a whole lot about the east side of town in the way of like neighborhood bars and that kind of thing and hanging out. So I really don't hang out very much over on this side of town because I do more hanging in straight bars as opposed to hanging in gay bars. Okay. So I do more hanging with the straight folk. Okay. So my thing is, I don't need anybody to do anything with because I'm never by myself. When I go out, I generally, there's always, when I get there, I'm never by myself because there's always somebody that I know or a group of people that I know who are present, male and female. So I can just go out. I don't have to have nobody to go out with. I can just go out and I'm always going to have a good time. That's just the way that is. Trust, we know you got plenty of friends. And so, yeah, I mean, and again, I did a lot of stuff. I did hair, I made clothes, I um I'm a performer. So it's people know who I am. So it's not, that they and I was well liked. It's not no, child. I have far more enemies in social media than I do in the real streets. In the real streets, I don't have none of that stuff going on. Um, I can't even imagine. I don't even know the last time that I actually had to exchange words with someone when I was out. Hey, Miss Dovey. I really don't. And that's to be honest. I can't really tell you the last time that I had an actual heated exchange with anyone, male, female, or otherwise, in a bar setting. It has been years and years ago. And that would be someone who really don't know who I am. Um, yeah, I just don't have that going on. Yeah, I mean, that whole enemies and people wanting to come for you and trying to talk smart to you and stuff, that is really an internet thing. That is, people, anybody walking up saying no stupid stuff to me in my real life. This mess down here. It's where you see the trolls that be coming in here, you know, screams, cover my eyes, mother. Cover your eye for what? Anyway, feel better. I'm fine, Dovey. Ain't nothing wrong with me. I'm just in the bed, Dovey. Ain't nothing wrong with me, Dovey. I ain't sick, Miss Dovey. See, that's what I told you. I got people who really do care whether or not I'm feeling okay and make sure that I'm all right. I'm fine, Miss Dovey. Ain't nothing wrong with me, Miss Dovey. I done had me some drinks and I just done got up here and climbed in my bed. That's all. Oh. Oh, I love Miss Dovey. I appreciate that though, Miss Dovey. I appreciate that. But I'm okay, baby. I'm fine. I listen. I'm just on my boy shit. I just got up in the bed. That was all. I ain't being pretty drag queen or overly femme queen. None of that stuff. I'm just being plain old James. I just done climbed up in the bed. So you just done got spill it, boy. Get ready to go to sleep. That's what you got. Now that tickled me. She said, "Feel better." No, I'm fine, Miss Dovey. So no, so as I was saying, and so yeah, going hanging out has never been an issue. She's I'm all right, Miss Dovey. Um, yeah, it's going out just has never been a thing for me. I get up and do what I want to do. I will go out and eat by myself. Hey TC, what's up, baby? I'll eat, go out to eat by myself, and I enjoy that. Sometimes just going out and just chilling by myself. I enjoy going out to, go to movies and stuff by yourself sometimes by yourself. If you don't like you, how the hell do you expect us to like you? And that's real shit. That's real shit. You better check underneath your blankets and make sure. Child. Stop. I already told you I had a couple of drinks, so don't start making me act shady. I'm not acting shady. I'm not being shady. I'm not doing shady commentary. I'm just talking. I just had my little cocktails and my mouth feel like running. That's all. What you have. It's what I always have, child. Rum. I didn't do usually I drink rum and I drink tequila. I didn't drink any tequila today though. But I had my share of rum, honey. Yeah. You say that's that Long Island slur, child. Now I do Bacardi Limon and Coke. Or if they don't have Bacardi Limon, I just do rum and Coke with lime. That spice rum is interesting, but I prefer white liquor to brown liquor. But anyway, so so here's the thing. So I was invited to a bar on this side of town tonight. What's up, Rodney? I was invited to a bar on this side of town. Now, it's a different type of experience because it's a bar where I don't really know the people. So it's a little different. I don't really know the people. And here's the thing. I've been to this bar before. My experience tonight was cool. It was cool. But I've been to this bar before and I was with some other people who were gay as well. And it was a weird thing. It was like when you're gay and you hang out in a straight bar, with me, I've noticed it's like from your own area, people know you. So you don't really have that issue because I carry myself a certain type of way. Okay. I carry myself a certain type of way. I'm not one of those gays that go out to try to trick. I don't try to spook the trade. I don't try to intimidate the boys or make the boys feel no certain type of way or try them or do anything to make them feel uncomfortable. Hey, y'all just catching the live. I've been down the rabbit hole with watch that Carter documentary. Okay. Yeah, so I'm not, I'm not one of those. And that's what we call spooking the trade. Like when you're going in and you're like kind of always have been, Nick. Always have been a night owl. But yeah, when you're kind of like in that little space of that, like I don't have that. When I say I'm going out and I go to Northside, I don't have any of that. The energy is very much. I'm always paying attention to my surroundings, but I don't really have to. You understand what I'm saying? I don't really have to. Um, I don't have to do all that. Like I know I'm good. The energy is that one of protection, one of hey, good to see you, family, and then there is the energy of those who want to sample the dark art setting. That, that's in the room. That's what's in the room when I'm dealing with places that I go and from where I'm from. Now, I felt it over here when I was in, and I haven't felt like that in years, when I was at a bar and I was with some other folk who are different than me, and it was more of a non-welcoming type of a feel, if you understand where I'm going. And it was more of a like a rolling of the eyes and a, oh god, why are they here kind of thing. But then I kind of noticed it's like, okay, so it's like there's this really strange balance that you have when there's a difference between being in a gay bar and being in a straight bar. Okay. So I just kind of feel when you're in the straight bar, and it's not that you got to change who you are, but everything has its place, and there's a time and a place for everything. So being, I guess, overly gay and out in the straight bar, I guess could really make some folks uncomfortable. Whereas if you're in an area where people are used to you and they know you, that probably wouldn't bother them. It's like a weird, the dynamic was very, very weird to me. It was very weird to me. And I just didn't like it. I just didn't like it. And I said, maybe this is just this bar. You understand what I mean? I said, maybe it's just this bar. I thought maybe it was that bar, because I was there one time and I didn't feel totally comfortable. Like I didn't feel like I could let my guard down. I really felt like I had to really be looking over my shoulder more so than not. Let me see. I understand what you're saying. You act like folks. People speak, and you speak back now in a gay bar. You're amongst the people, and the vibe is different. It's not always appropriate to be flamed out. Your third eye was open. We all getting lit with mother. Hey, get your drinks. Y'all got to catch up. Trust me, you got to catch up. I'm like four or five. Y'all got to catch up. What's going on? Oh yeah, Rick Chow is. I was over here at I don't really want to say the bar. I'll send it to you, Rick. I don't really want to say the name of the bar. I'll send it to you. But it's in the hood. It's in the hood. But yeah, it just seemed like I have to be honest. My people were doing a lot. And I was like, it's okay. Like when you're at your home bars, because that's what I was thinking, like your home bars. If you want to do all that, that's cool. But I don't do that, period. Like I don't, well, first of all, I'm just me. And I guess when I go into like a gay club, then that's the vibe. If you're doing like, if it's like house music and you bouncing around, dancing and stuff, that's that goes there. But I would never like bounce around at the straight bar. It just seemed like it's just this time and a place. And it just, I don't know. It just was a really very weird situation. It was a very weird situation. So, but some of my friends, they just didn't turn it off. They don't turn it off. They just, they just them whenever, they're unapologetically them. And I guess that's where my issue is. Like, should you be able to just be unapologetically you? Absolutely. Absolutely. But is it always necessary to be unapologetically you? Don't you have a downside? Does you actually have, because I know you do, because you don't do all that at work. You understand what I'm saying? So to be real loud and like drawing attention to yourself is where the thing is. It's like, I'm not embarrassed by you, but I don't want to do that if it's causing a problem. It's okay to have your fun, but don't bring negative energy to yourself. Like literally, that last time that I was at this place, I wasn't there very long. I had ordered something to eat. Yeah, I got friends like that. Yeah, I ordered something to eat. And honest to God, by the time my food came, I was like, all right, I'm out. And I left. I left. I literally left because I just didn't feel comfortable. And I was like, this just don't work. I'm not comfortable. I'm not familiar with the players in the bar. And I was like, I don't know. And I kind of put it in my mind. I was like, maybe it's just that bar. Maybe that bar, just is not really accepting of the children. They're not used to it and they ain't here for it. And so with that, that goes to the rule of you go where you're celebrated, not where you are. Um, you go where you're celebrated, not where you're tolerated. Like, I don't need to be tolerated. Hey, James, random question. Did you meet Rodney the Voice this past weekend? Where would I have met Rodney at this past weekend? Where would I have met Rodney? Rodney don't live here. And I don't remember Rodney saying anything about him being in Pittsburgh. Did somebody say I met Rodney? Me and Rodney, I love Rodney the Voice. Not Rodney from the beef sector, Rodney the Voice, child. Rodney the Voice is my boy. We go way back. But we've never met in person. But that's my sweetheart. But we ain't never met in person. Rodney went to DC Pride. I didn't go to DC Pride, y'all. The video I did about DC Pride, I was reminiscent. It's a story time. I was reminiscent about the very first time that I went to DC Pride. If you watch my video, that video is about the very first time that I actually went. Speaking of meeting, when is the next meet and greet? You got to keep your ears and eyes open for that one. Wait a minute. Not live from the boudoir. Yeah, child, listen. I ain't feel like doing all that extra. I just clicked the button. I have not started watching Vampire, Interview the Vampire. What's going on, mister? Yeah, so anyway, like I was saying, so I had deemed it that it was the bar. It was the bar. It was really kind of the fall of the bar. The bar, they just ain't with it. And I thought you were at Pride. I peeped one of the videos. Yeah, no, I didn't go to Pride. I haven't been to Pride in a couple of years. I haven't been down there for Pride in DC for a couple of years. That video was actually about the very first time that I went. Long, long time ago. That was back in the 90s. That's back in the 90s. The last meet and greet was 6 years ago. I was very pregnant And one of you. Yeah, it's coming. It's definitely coming. It's time for me to do something. What's the next show you think you will be reviewing? Well, I've been doing Love and Marriage Huntsville. Did you watch Maddie's show with Tawdrick? I did. I did. That was a lot. That was a lot. A lot of information. Tawdrick cleared up a lot of stuff. Did get my message about the vampires. I did. I did. Okay. So some of my friends were actually supposed to be, they're like, we're going to meet you. Something happened. They didn't actually make it. So I ended up at that bar myself. And the experience was completely different. The experience was completely different. So it really wasn't. You said he talked in circles. Well, I mean, that's as clear as it's going to get. That was as clear as it's going to get. When he said about the paying for stuff, paying people, some of the people weren't even supposed to be getting paid. They knew they wasn't getting paid. He cleared up the stuff about the rent. It was like a rent to own situation, and he defaulted on it. I just took it for what it was. I took it for what it was. Say he half talked. He half a bitch. That's just, you know who Tawdrick is, child. He went to the white folks for the money. I get it. I understand. I definitely understand it. Remember, I'm from Pittsburgh, Pennsylvania. I love Black people, but let's just be honest. When it comes to drag, the Black people ain't paying. The Black people, and that's how it's always been. If you wanted to actually embark upon drag in Pittsburgh, you went to the white bar because that's where the money was. There was no money in drag in the Black bar. That's just what it is. He owed them folks money, but he don't owe them people money because when he told the story, he said he asked people to do the video and they agreed to do it for free. We seen that right down here on YouTube when some people agreed to do something for free and then all of a sudden, oh, their money. No, wasn't no money, and you knew wasn't no money from the door. Some people got lied to and told that they were going to get money, but more than not was told this is free work. This is pro bono. Or they told them a lie about, well, they didn't tell them a lie. They told them they was going to get paid on the back end. Ain't no back end if it don't get nowhere. If it never see the light of the day, what the hell's the back end? So I kind of got that. I mean, I was like, okay, Tawdrick. I don't know. Some of it, I don't know. Now, do I think he was 100% honest with everything? As much as he could. Hey, Hershey. But, bro, he forgets he's Black. Do you think he forgets he's Black? He explained that. Black people used to tease him. Black people used to tease him. He went to the school with the white folks, and the white people were nice to him. You know how we can be. You know how we can be. Really? The little black boy that literally sits around and he was a dancer. I bet they teasing that man and carrying on. White folks are more accepting of that stuff when you were younger. Even when you're in the gay life, Dwayne, the white folks are more accepting of the gays that do drag than the Black people that do. The Black folks are. There are guys that like me, but I've had more times where a guy wanted me to stop doing drag to deal with them. And I had to be like, child, where you work? Oh, there's that. Oh, he definitely gets fetishized, I'm sure. That happens to all black people. When you start talking about the white gays versus the black gays, we get fetishized a lot. That ain't nothing new. It happens over there with the heterosexuals too. Yeah, that happens with the heterosexuals as well. Mandingo. That's fetish. What's up, Simply Deep? That's fetish. When they get to start, oh yeah, BBC. That's fetish. That is a fetish. And all of them, they ain't got no BBC, child. Yeah, in Pittsburgh, there are a lot of black drag queens, but they be in white bars and white clubs. Right. And the ones that are dating and married, they're married to white men most of the time. They're married to white men. Because the white boys actually see it for the black drag queens. It's, you take the drag out of it, because you got to take the drag out of it when you start talking about them being together. I sure did say it like that because that's how it is. Absolutely. Absolutely. I said that right, Rick. The girls actually put things together, and we fund it, and we, that's just how it is. No apologies. That's just how it is. That's just how it is. Now, me personally, not my thing. Not my thing. But again, I get a little weirded out by guys who, because a lot of white guys do like the Milan persona, like they with it, and I'm like, I get weirded out by people who come at me for her. That weirds me out. That's my own personal thing. Yeah, that's my own personal thing. I don't. If you like her, then we got to have a conversation. I don't want you to not like her. You know what I mean? But she is for stage. When I walk off the stage, that hoe go in one of them closets, or down in that basement, or over my brother's house in some of his closets. She don't be walking around here. That bitch do not be walking around here dropping sequins on floors around here. That's not, that's something I do. That's not who I am. That's something I do. She's an alter ego. And if your alter ego starts living freely in your house, guess what you got? You be stuck in May, Mental Illness Awareness Month. If she's literally walking day to day with you, it's like, wait a minute now. You got to be able to distinguish between the two. And when there are guys that are actually attracted to that, that's a different thing altogether. Because that's more fetish stuff. And I'm not comfortable. I'm not comfortable. That's on me. Have I been approached with that? Yes. Have I ever actually laid with anyone in drag? No, I have not. Yeah, I've not. I've never done that. Did you used to watch Japanese animation back when you were younger? Not at all. I'm sure that happens a lot. Yeah, I mean, that's a different part. Hey, I do drag, I do stage performance. All drag queens can't do stage performance. All drag queens can't do stage. See, there's a lot of different things. There's a lot of different types of drag. There's a lot of different types of drag queens. Is it the term for people who are, wait, isn't there a term for people who are intimate in drag? Yes, whore. The term is whore. That's the term, whore. There are, listen, it's not just the trans girls that are prostitutes, my dear. There are drag queens that are prostitutes and make a damn good living. You know, again, it's a fetish. That is a fetish. There is men that really do like a girl, you know, girls that have a little extra something, honey, a little piece of candy. So being like full on trans, they can't fit the bill anymore, and they will pay. There's all kinds of performance. My performance just happens to take on song and gowns. There's other performance that takes on lingerie and blurpage and slurpage, honey, and they get tips too. And there are some people that, again, they play in the fetish play. They're introducing the dark arts. See, the dark arts means different things to different people. When I always say I introduce you to the dark arts, my arts ain't as dark as what you may think. It ain't, you know, no unmentionables. It's something that I ain't gonna mention to y'all. But I don't have no unmentionable. I ain't cutting nobody. I ain't doing no drugs. You know, I ain't doing none of that. You know, I could definitely make you memorize my name and say it, you know, stuff like that. Stuff like that. I know how to do what I do. But the dark arts mean different things to different people. Yeah, see, this conversation all over the place. This is an old nasty piece of rum conversation. But that's all right. I'm here for it. I'm here for it. I'll be dragged for it later, so it's okay. State of being to ask James, but twerking woman is fixing to live up her name, get dealt with. I missed something. Now you look nice horizontal. Okay. All right. Well, that's a plus. That's a plus. What are you doing up? Just running my mouth, Jane. Running my mouth. I just felt like talking to my people. My dark arts are deadly. Thankfully, I married the man with the strong back. I ain't want to share all that, baby. I ain't telling all my shit. Because I ain't get married yet. I'm still waiting on my ring. Still waiting on my ring, newbie. It don't mean a thing unless you give me a ring. No ring, no thing, no ring, no thing, no ring, no thing, no ring, no thing. I'm still waiting on my ring, newbie. But yeah, there's all there's all kinds of stuff. But yeah, Todrick Hall, I thought it was good. Him and Maddie and that little conversation they had, I was cool with it. I'm trying to come back. Is the beef sector ramping up against her? I'm not in the beef sector right now, Veronica. I am over on where'd y'all log in? Wait, where did I go live? Hold on. Where we at? Where am I at right now? Because I don't know. I clicked the damn button. I think I'm in SpillitBoyTV. Am I not? Where are you? Why are you at? I don't even know which channel I'm actually on. So I don't want to say the wrong thing. Where'd y'all clicked in SpillitBoyTV? Okay, so yeah, I'm SpillitBoyTV. This ain't no beef sector stuff. I really can't tell you what the beef sector's doing because honest to God, even if I was logged in over there, I don't know. I really don't know. It's, you know, beef sector is always evolving. The alcohol ain't tearing me up. It's just I got so many channels, so I clicked it and I just went. I clicked it and went on. Yeah, I clicked it and went on. And y'all started talking about beef sector, so I'm like, wait a minute, maybe I didn't click the right one. I intended to be in Spillitboy TV. Need to bring back swipe left. Todrick doesn't have as much money as folks want. He did state that. Now he did talk about that. He talked about the fact that he doesn't have as much money as people think he does. And his backing is, limited. James, did you do the ballroom or do that in your house? I did. I was ballroom. I'm one of the founding members of the first house that ever was in Pittsburgh, which was a House of Domination. That's my drag mother that created the House of Domination. That was my drag mother, my drag father created the House of Domination, and I was one of those founding members. I was there from the very first meeting of bringing it into existence. I got my name from my house father. My house father named me. He named me Milan. And then the treasurer came later. I did that. That was years and years and years later. I have to renew my membership. And let me say this now that we're over here on Spillitboy TV. I did a video. It's been about a week and a half. And 5 of you all that have memberships over here in Spillitboy TV land were actually chosen in a random drawing to have. It was a little thing that I'm doing that's have a cocktail with me, and you all were supposed to reach out to me and give me your cash apps so I could actually deposit a drop of a cash app in your cash apps. I got one of them. So y'all need to get on that. I don't have the list with me right now. But yeah, y'all need to get on that and send me y'all's cash apps so I can actually send y'all the money. Like, what is going on? Y'all don't want the money? MD on, I don't think I did, because you would have got your cash app. So I'm gonna go check. I'll go back and I'll check. Yeah, because you definitely were. You and Quintessentials was one of them, and there's 3 others. I can't remember off the top of my head who all 5 of y'all were. Did you get my cash app? Were you one of them, Trouble Woman? Krista. Okay, MD on. Thank you. Yeah, I sent you just a little something to I paid for a cocktail for you. That's all. It was just something cute. You know how I be just doing shit, child. But I was like, okay, and I had only got one, and I'm like, I want to do more, and I'm like, I gotta get the first people out the way. James, why did Alex leave the sector? I loved you guys together. The times have changed. So Alex ain't leave the sector. Where did Alex go? Where did Alex go? Alex still does. Alex is still doing show. He don't do very many show reviews, but he still does. He still does celebrity news. That hasn't changed. James, is it true what they be saying though? Well, who we talk about? He does entertainment, right? And that's what we do. I don't do beef sector over here. Alex is not beef sector. Alex was never beef sector. Alex is reviewing and gagging. Hey, Ben. Yeah, Alex is still, because he still he still watches Housewives and all of that. And I think he still does reviews. So nothing has changed. James, I'm gonna go live in my bed tomorrow. Listen, okay. Are you and Nika still cool? They said that you sent her a pride, a what? A pride from Ross and tried to control her panel in the spaceship. I sent her a pride. What is a pride? A purse from Ross. Why would I send anybody a purse from Ross? I don't carry purses from Ross. Right. I don't carry purses from Ross myself, so why would I send her a purse from Ross? Then I think the question is, do you believe that's true? Do you believe it's true? That's the question. That's the question. Me and Lady Nika what never not cool. It's cool to be Lady Nika. It's cool to be SpillitBoy TV. We was never not cool. Were we not seeing eye to eye? Sure. Not a purse from Ross, child. Y'all will make up some shit. Do Ross even sell purses? Child, y'all got me thinking, like, do Ross sell purses? But y'all had you call her bald mouth. Okay. Okay. What's your point? Alex solely sits at the table with the Armand Wiggins and Funky Dinevas. He doesn't move around to different tables like James. I don't know what that means. Alex go wherever Alex want to go. I wonder if chatter about the truce with Nika is true. What truce? What truce? Okay. Why is what Alex does even relevant? I don't know what I'm lost. I'm completely lost. I know Alex still does roasting, but things have changed. Changed what? When everyone was getting along, VS came in and scared all of you guys. No. Were you scared? Because I wasn't scared. So you're just actually throwing out innuendo about stuff from the beef sector that nobody really cares about. Y'all started attacking each other. Y'all who? Who's y'all? Why are you talking? Who's y'all? Who's the y'all that was attacking each other? This is called trolling, y'all. Rather, y'all that don't really know what's actually going on, this is called trolling. That's what I was asking. I forgot who was putting out there, but I didn't hear it from you. Thank you for clearing that up. you and Nika and Onsite April and Sean and Blessed Watkins. None of those names even go together. None of those names go together. There was never a me and Blessed Watkins. There was never a me and Onsite April. There was a me and Sean and Nika had relationship. But those other two people have to do with something else. VS has nothing to do with me and Sean and Nika. So again, you came in asking questions, but now you seem to want to talk like you know everything about us, and you dish it all ill tea, which is true live trolling, and it's bad trolling. James, you look kind of thuggish lately. I like that. Lord have mercy. Hasn't washed in about a year. And they don't got the backstory. But bringing her all the way to Vegas to embarrass her, talking about her clothes and washing machine. So who did that? So because you want to run the chat, baby, who did that? Who brought her anywhere? Because the lie that y'all generally tell is that I couldn't even bring myself. So was it me that brought her? Who brought her anywhere? Who brought her? I'm still chuckling at that purse from the TJ Maxx comment. Listen, see, I changed so fast. Now it's TJ Maxx. Y'all a mess, Joe. James, have you heard from who? DKL. Heard what from DKL? I don't talk to DKL. Lord, these folks is trying to start some mess. He always said he dressed down boy or girl. Well, I'm saying you were the one spreading the rumors that she didn't. First of all, here we go. Let's clear this up, you and I. First of all, I ain't never spread a rumor. I told a story about what happened whenever I was somewhere. Now, you either could believe it or don't believe it because you weren't there. One thing I don't have to do is go back and forth with you about what was true and what wasn't true. That done been 900 years ago. We done covered all that. We covered all that. And we just going to drop it and move on. Nika ain't over here. You obviously feel some type of way. So it would do you better to just kind of go over there with Nika and sit. Why didn't you take your video down? Why would I? Sounds like you need to go watch it. Because you got the information wrong. Sound like you need to go over there and watch it and give us some more views. The fact that you checking on everything, you keeping it all relevant, and I thank you. And I thank you. It still pays out. Go on over there and watch it again. Because you seem to have forgotten some stuff. Go on over there and watch it. Go. I actually like you. I didn't care whether you like me or not. I never said you didn't. I didn't take for granted that you didn't. You just running your mouth. You're running your mouth. And you saying shit that ain't true. It's not really important whether you like me or not. You lying on me. You sit right here lying on me in my motherfucking face and tell me I like you though. I don't want nobody like me that much. Don't like me enough to lie on me, okay? I'm laughing. I'm sorry. You're not sorry. You a troll. You're doing what you're supposed to do. You being a troll. I appreciate you didn't cuss me out yet. That's a yet. And if you've been watching me anytime, you know what that is. You know it's a yet. Like you've been known to do. Yeah. And like I said, yet. The night is young. The night is young, and the fuck is right there on my tongue. You might still get it. Keep hanging around. Ciao. Wouldn't clear you. I wouldn't clean you up. You're not that important. Everybody don't get cleaned up, love. You serve absolutely no purpose. So that's why you're not getting cleaned up. That ain't working. You even on the wrong channel. And look, let's play a game. Let's pretend that we're over there. Let's pretend we're over there. Go get another page and come back. I'm here for the mess while eating my frat. Child, but we not. We ain't even on that. And it ain't even no new stuff. It ain't even no new stuff. Like, you gonna come dragging some bullshit. Drag some new bullshit. You dragging old bullshit. Everybody know the story. Clout chasing after midnight is dangerous work. A child, listen. Listen. You cuss me out like you're known to do. No, I'm not known to do, honey. It's like I do. That's y'all was waiting on that, child. Y'all was waiting on me to block the child, honey. Because the time travelers gone those. They were slick, child. Yes, indeed. You say fetish much. And what you want to bet that child come right on back in here with another page, because that's what they do. Come right on back with another page. I appreciate it, honey. I love it. I think this is another content creator playing. Absolutely. Absolutely. Who do you think the trolls are? The trolls are, that's the new way of things. You know, when you can see the way that the commentary goes and what's being said. Do you have any general tips for networking with people? Be careful, child. Trolls bring haterade. Anywho, how was y'all 3-day weekend? It was interesting. It was very, very interesting. Yeah, just be careful when you call yourself networking. Make sure y'all all on the same page, that y'all all going at the same things. That happens a lot, Citizen Jane. As ugly as they claim I am, honey, there'll be a lot of people that, yeah. I don't know. You know how they do when you was in school, they be pulling your ponytail and stuff. You know how that goes. Sound like they were a masochist. And no, sound like what you wanted to do was try to get me to say something bad about Lady Nika. I don't have anything bad to say about Lady Nika. That's all that was. James, did you hear Johnny Musty crack and Shake fell out? Yeah, I noticed it. I noticed it a while back. And we were laughing about that, how he used to be cool, before he actually went over there. Not pinching knees in the sandbox. Girl, you know it. You know it. That guy used to be cool. He actually used to sit over there flirting with FJ late in the midnight hour, honey. We was over here together, honey, before that other one came over there. He was cool and he was funny. He made jokes and he was funny. And then he would network and then he turned into somebody different. James, wait, let's see. Here we go. What's this? James, you are vindictive. You came for that lady and her clothes. You came for her kids. See, now you lying. You came for her teeth, came for her skin. You are not a good person. So let me ask you a question, my love. Let me ask the question, Lucky. Let me ask you a question. If I am so vindictive and I bother you so much that you're actually lying on me and adding your own spin to it. Why are you here? Why are you here? What brought you over here? Because you're obviously sub to me. You're sub to me. And let me ask you a question. How many channels of mine are you sub to? Hmm? Say it. Because they all are three. What? They all three said the same thing about you. Everybody can't be lying like my grandma used to say. All three of who? Who's the three people you talk about, babe? Who the three people you talking about that said I'm vindictive? You just said I was vindictive. Who else said I was vindictive, sweetheart? Who else said I was vindictive, Lucky? Come on, Lucky. Who's the other two people? You and who else? Sean, VS, and Nika. How did VS know I'm vindictive? I ain't never met no VS. Ain't never met her. I met Sean and I met Nika. I ain't never met VS. So we're lying now, aren't we? We're lying now, aren't we? Or maybe it was your grandmother. Maybe your grandmother said I was vindictive since you brought that old bitch up. Maybe she's the one that said that. Did you leave her out of the number? Maybe grandma said that I was vindictive. Did that old bitch say that I was vindictive too? See, that's what you want. That's the type of conversation y'all want. I don't really care nothing about it. I'll give you what you want. Ain't no problem. Did Nana say it? You had a problem with the women's rights movement, the women's empowerment movement. It triggered you. I wasn't even around for the women's rights movement. I'm only 52, you dumb bitch. So when did I have a problem with the women's rights movement? Seems to me like Lucky you the one had a problem with me. And you still having it. Stay mad, bitch. Stay mad, bitch. What's got you in such a funk this night, honey? You didn't get no drink? Did nobody ever drink with you, honey? What's wrong? Come on, Lucky. Let's entertain my people. Since you wanted to switch the conversation. Let's switch the conversation and let's really entertain the people. What else you saying? You're just jealous because Nika went to lunch with Sean and she didn't go with you. I didn't invite her. I didn't invite her to lunch, dear. And guess what? Every time that I did invite her to lunch, she went. She went. Every time I invited her. So what's next? Oh, I wonder if she knows y'all out here in the street. Like maybe she need to go live, child, so y'all have somewhere to go, honey. Poor baby. Just got on. I don't know what is going on. Why are people messing with Jay? Because that's what they do. They ain't got nothing to do. They're trolls, honey. Let's see what the third page. I didn't block that one yet. I wasn't done with Lucky yet. I wasn't done with Lucky. I wanted to know if Lucky's grandmother was the third person that had lied and said that I was vindictive. But again, that actually ain't a lie. I am vindictive. And that didn't come from the three people you said. That came from me. I told you I was vindictive, bitch. And Sean was right. We ain't never seen or heard them kids on your videos because they don't exist. Okay. So what do you say to the thousands of people who actually have seen my kids on video? But again, what does it matter? What does it matter? They don't exist. So I made up kids. I made up kids, y'all. Now what? Guess what? Ain't nobody leave yet. Ain't nobody leave yet, and you still here, Lucky. You told folks that you're proud, Patty. Hell yeah. Sean is the king. Okay. The king of what exactly? And Nika is our auntie. Okay. Now, so if he's the king and she's your aunt, why are you over here? Why are you over here? If your family members, do your family members know you over here? Huh? They know you out in the streets at 2 o'clock in the morning like a cheap whore. Do they know that? What king lets their offspring be out in the street like a cheap whore in the midnight hour? Hmm? Make it make sense. And Nika has a man. He's a firefighter. Okay. She had her own restaurant. Okay. I don't understand what any of this has to do with me. You make cheap clothes that Sheen wouldn't even sell. I don't know because I never asked them to sell them. Did you buy any? They were so cheap. But you got a lot of money. You got a bunch of money, Annie. Give it here, Annie. Give it here, bitch. Give it on here, Annie. This is beautiful to watch the nonsense. It is. I'm like, I ran out during my conversation. I was done saying what I had to say. This is just pure entertainment, child. Until I get tired, I ain't got no problem with it. Y'all ain't got no problem with it. I ain't got no problem with it, honey. Come on, honey. Come on, Lucky. What else? Spaceship and the den all day. But the spaceship lady ain't here, and neither is the den lady. Just you. That's that don't make no sense. What's wrong? Lucky need to find those charms, honey. Okay. And club chat. Okay, again, but why are you over here? If those places got it going on, why are you here? Well, actually, right now the trolls are feeding me because see, right now, I'm actually getting paid. That's the cute part. I'm actually getting paid. Spaceship ain't getting paid. The den ain't getting paid. Club chat ain't getting paid. I'm getting paid right now. I'm not a troll, nor am I a content creator. She's just an idiot. You're just an idiot, huh? You're just a fool, Waddy. But I appreciate it. I ain't being fast speech cobbler. We all love to watch them, but we're here to enjoy Jane. Ciao. But and you see, now this is what I'll tell you about. It's still this is the last couple of days of mental illness awareness month. You're looking at it. You're looking at it. You're looking at mental illness. Somebody who has all these issues with me who are over here. I ain't went nowhere where they at. They're over here. That's stalking, predatory behavior. You're looking at it. Dead straight up in y'all's face. That's stalking, predatory behavior. Somebody who is sitting around with a hard on for mother. Don't be mad because she drained your chat. Who drained my chat? Who drained my chat? Who's the she you speak of? But this is very predatory. You know you're not wanted. You know you're not welcome. You coming in trying to cause problems. You want to start a fight and pick a fight with somebody that ain't think about you while hiding predatory as hell, stalkerish as hell, sick behavior, completely sick behavior. We see the decline in your numbers. What numbers, dear? What numbers you talk about? And who's we? Who's we? Who is this we that's counting my numbers? You getting paid to count my numbers? You doing it for the free. I'm just a troll, just an old lucky troll. Just ridiculous. Absolutely ridiculous. So what else y'all got? Anybody else got any other questions, honey? Because this is becoming tiresome. It's old now. It was cute at first, but now you just all over the place, child. You talk about chats being drained, and again, predatory behavior, mental illness, stalker shit. This is what I'll tell y'all. When you're networking, somebody asked me earlier about networking. These are the things that you want to watch when you're networking, because sometimes you network with people and this is what it turns into. Yeah, I'm watching Rue. I'm not reviewing it, but I'm watching. I did not. I seen the advertisement for that never ever Mets, and I was like, I don't know. I thought about it, and then I just never kicked on to it. Look, that's sick behavior to even tell us that you're leaving. We didn't even care before you came. So do you think we care that you're leaving? Bye, bitch. See ya. Have a great day. Come back again. You didn't get blocked this time. Make sure you come back. Make me some more money. Okay? The Simon and Portia stuff. Well, we gotta wait. We can't get tired now. James, who are you pulling for on Drag Race? Nobody yet. Nobody yet. Nobody yet. Just kind of just sitting back watching. It's good mess, that's for sure. Can you imagine dating someone online for 12 years? No, not at all. That's crazy. I done went and peed and put that baby to sleep and fixed the snack, and this troll still troll. Child, you know how I go, newbie. And Jerry got robbed on Snatch Game. Now I wait because I fell asleep on episode. What was it, 2? I watched that first episode. That episode 2, I fell asleep, so I got to go back. I don't need you to slap nobody, Hershey. I'm fine. I'm fine. He blocks anyone who doesn't agree with him. Well, isn't that what the block is for? Look, I don't agree with you sitting in here aggravating people. The people that said that you're getting on their nerves. So there you go. That's what the block is for. Bye, girl. See, your luck ran out. You said you was leaving. You almost got to make it out without getting your head chopped off. It's too late. Now you see, girl, I can switch it from channel to channel. Now you got cleaned up. Bye, girl. See you, girl, honey. Ciao. Lord have mercy, honey. Ain't that a mess? You try to go over to the decent part of the porch, honey, and there's weeds over there, honey. You just gotta whack them, honey, real fast, honey. Just a mess. I think that's the stupidest thing in the world. I'm not coming over here no more. Well, why don't you show me instead of telling me, honey? Like I don't care. I don't care to hear it when you know you're lying. You'll be right back over here, honey. Just a mess. You know what, Zana? It's true. It's true. It's true. But you can't make them drink that water, baby. You can't make them drink that water. There's just people who are just they were angry. We were actually having a good time and there was no mess. So it's like old mess. Now, if I said something about something old, you would hear people screaming, I'm tired of that old stuff. But what do they always come to try to aggravate somebody with? Where was this energy when they walked you off of your job? What job? What you talking about, April Walker? What job you talking about, April? What you talking about? Oh, April. And that's interesting. That's an interesting conversation. Let's have that one. You said mental awareness month, mental illness awareness. Yep. Right, Hershey. I'm confused. I just woke up. How'd everything go? It was good. Had a good time. Had a good time. I just asked the question. What's the question, April? What are you talking about? What are you talking about? What are you talking about? April, what are you talking about? I asked you a question, April. Are you okay? Oh, is that even the real April Walker? I haven't seen April Walker and God knows when. We can't ask a question without being attacked. Well, isn't that wasn't your question an attack, sweetie? And I asked you. Okay, you asked the question. I'm trying to give you an answer. What job are you talking about? What are you speaking of? What are you speaking of, sweetheart? Make it make sense. Did you go see Carl and Selena in DC? I did not. I did not. It was just that a question. A question about what though, April? Are you asking me about somebody else's job? Are you asking me about a job I'm supposed to have? A job I had? What are you talking about? I went to see a friend of mine was in a comedy show and I went to see it earlier. And what type of energy would anybody be having if they was getting walked off of a job? What type of energy? What you supposed to do? Cut the people, shoot them? What energy you talking about? I'm confused. Trolling at its best. It was good. It really was good, Jane. I'm just asking because that's what he said in his live back in the summer. What summer? We're in the summer now, April. What summer are you talking about? What summer, dear? Are you talking about in 2023, 2022, 2019? What summer are you talking about, sweetie? We in the summer now. Are you talking about last week? What are you talking about, sweetheart? Hmm? So did I have too many cocktails? No such a thing. That wasn't even shade. That was just, it just didn't even make sense. It was just random. And again, who's seen April Walker? I didn't even know April Walker was still living. If that's the real April Walker, are you the real April Walker? Is she still amongst us? I'm listening. I'm trying to think of the last time I actually seen April Walker. I don't believe that's the real April Walker. I believe that's some troll, because you know trolls will do that too. They will, that again, this sick type of behavior. They'll go pull somebody else's name and use their. It's really, if you really, it's really creepy. You know, it really is a creepy, weird type of behavior. Very weird type of behavior that trolls distribute. It really is. Because that don't even have to be the real April Walker. I've never even had an issue with the real April Walker. So why would April Walker out of nowhere just bust out and just start trying to come for me? Like, did that make sense at all? That would mean that somebody using her name or April is really off. I said, never mind, let that on me, dang. No, no, no. We're trying to get to the bottom of it. Are you the real April Walker? Who you related to down here, April? Are you related to somebody down here, sweetie? Hmm? James, we gotta talk about the alphabet children when I'm not tired. Yes, indeed. Yes, indeed. I heard a lot of, I'm like, come on. Some of what was going on. Right, Shauna. See, that's what I'm talking about. That's sick behavior, ain't it? My name is April Walker. I never did. I was anyone else. See, you sick in your head. You sick. Something wrong with you. It ain't no coincidence. The coincidence is that you're a sick, twisted puppy. Something wrong with you. You sitting around making troll pages and carrying on. That's terrible. That really is terrible. Something wrong with you. Something wrong with you, sweetheart. But keep making me some more money. Right. That's why listen, I know April. That's why I was trying to see like what's really going. That's sick behavior. Now I love pointing it out. I ain't got no problem with it, child. Wait, what's going on with the alphabet children? Child, they cutting up. They was cutting up. There's fighting and doing some other things. I'm done talking about Diddy. Sure am. Yeah, I'm done talking about Diddy. I done had enough of that. I did my last video about Diddy. I said what I had to say. I gotta let that go. That was just too bothersome for me. That's what I thought. Thank you, Shauna. Hey, Slappy. Did you get the recipes I sent you? I most certainly did. I most certainly did. Sure did. Lock them down too. Sure did. Are you designing Giselle's dress for the wedding? Not at all. Not at all. Why are you up so late? Child, because I was out. Yeah, I was out. That's what I told y'all. Most of the trolls are other. I don't get into it. I don't have troll pages. I got my pages. Everybody knows what my pages are. Um, I can't get in that. Listen, I just can't get into that. Well, first of all, I don't have that stalking spirit, so I just can't get into that. Hiding and pretending to be somebody else. Child, I got enough alter egos as it is. I ain't got time for that. But I've been doing that for like the last couple months. I've been just literally pointing out the predatory behavior. I just pointed it out. Like, look at this predatory behavior. People don't want to see it, but it is what it is. You got to call it what it is. Sitting around hiding and pretending to be other people, and that is it's predatory. Something's wrong with that. Something is wrong with that. Somebody tell you leave them alone, they block you and you run, and in 2 minutes you back with another page still going at it. That is sick, twisted behavior. Something wrong with you. Now it's funny when y'all are in mutual battle and y'all doing that, and you know it's you and all that kind of thing. They didn't block one, you go on to say what you got to say, but coming back pretending to be something else and hiding, and then start trying to pick up that same conversation. That's weird. That's weird. Arguing about somebody else, lying, know you lying, and get to telling somebody all about what they're doing, and you looking at you grabbing their pictures, and what kind of shit is that? In what world is that okay? Grabbing somebody's pictures off their social media. If you look at some people's phone, it would probably scare you to death. Like, you look at their phone, because how would you actually feel if you picked up somebody's cell phone and they got more pictures of you in their phone than they got of themselves, or than you have of yourself? Would that not bother you? Pictures of your house, pictures of your car, videos. That child, yeah, they throw you in jail for shit like that. That's exactly what it is, Jane. I ain't want to say that, but that's exactly what it is. It gives you an air of, yeah, bitch, we need to watch you. That's what the air is. You need to be watched. Yes, God. It's giving, honey. I see you. You see me. You can't be my family. You weird bitch. Get your ass on out of here. That's what it's giving. You goddamn weird ass, honey. Beat it. Not that we watch too much ID chat. No, they ain't been watching enough. Because they know they done got tore up, honey. Mm-mm-mm. Child, but we've been on here for an hour and a half. I didn't expect to be here that long, child. But I am getting tired now. I'm getting tired, and I don't want to be sleep on no live. I can't do that. Now that I can't do, child. I would never live it down, honey. Oh, can you imagine? James fell asleep on the live, child snoring, because you know I snore. So no, y'all not gonna get me, baby. You won't see me, honey, doing no type of slobbering or none of that old shit. It ain't happening. It ain't happening. It ain't happening. It is not happening, man. No, absolutely no. So anyway, look, listen. Thanks for hanging out. I appreciate it. Even thank you to the trolls, honey. Listen. If I was a bad bitch, I want to be slutting me out too, honey. I would. I'd be wanting to follow me too. I'd be wanting to take pictures of me too, honey. Yeah, all that stuff, all that stuff. If I wasn't me, I probably would be weird too, honey, following behind me, child. You know how I go. It is what it is, honey. It's hard, child. Anyway, listen, this has been fun. This has been fun. I'm gonna go and lay it on down, y'all. I will see y'all on the flip side. What are we halfway through the week? We halfway through the week. I'll see y'all. I'll see y'all again before the weekend comes up, I'm sure. Like I said, the five folks, well, four more folks that actually won the cocktails. Um, Make sure you get me your Cash App information so I could actually drop those cocktail droppings on you. Come on, y'all. Come on. So we can get that out of the way so we can pull some more winners. That was fun. That was fun that day. I did that. So I want to do that. I want to do something else nice for some more people. So let's get that done. Let's get everybody paid and let's move on to the next thing. Okay? All right, you guys, I love you for real. I will see you all soon. Y'all take care of yourselves, honey. And if you see a troll, stomp her, honey. Stomp her out, honey. Stomp her. Okay. All right, y'all. Good night.